Right. So far we are able to log in our users, register our users. Unfortunately, we notice that being logged in or logged out makes almost no difference to our site. And notice that our login pages are not as beautiful as they could be. So say if I log out, then let's say if I log in, that I find that this page is not as beautiful as it could have been. And once you have logged in, we have this issue. So let's start by taking care of this particular issue. So the problem here is that once you have logged in, it takes us to this home route which you have not defined. So what if instead we want to take it to our movies? So we can look at it here. So we find something called redirect path. This is what you're gonna add. So you're gonna add this to our auth controller. Our auth controller normally resides in the HTTP controllers auth controller. So you're gonna go right ahead and put it here. Right. So you're gonna create a new path, and inside this path you're gonna change this to what you already have. So movies. So now let's try this once more. First of all, let's remember to restart our server. So you go right ahead and log out. Then let's log in once more. So let's log in. Use our credentials. Okay, so now that works. So the next thing we need to do is we want to make in our pages as pretty as possible. So now we want to do that. So now we want this page to look like the rest of our pages. And that's also relatively easy because we can just look at how we usually used to do it. So this is just another page. So we can look, for example, at this. So as you can see, we are extending these layouts, this section. So we're going to do the exact same thing for our login page and our register page. So we're going to copy this part. Then we're going to paste it here. Same case here. Then paste it there. Paste it there. Let's go ahead and create a space here. Okay, so let's see how that works now. Alright, so now that looks a bit better. So we can do a bit more for this. For example, we can look at how forms are done in Bootstrap. So we look at Bootstrap and we look at the components. We can look at forms. See how we could make our form look better. Right. So you can make it look like this. See how this would all work. So you can start putting things here. You can put in, for example, input group. We have this, but I'm not going to go through all that part. Right. So it's my login failed. So now if you wanted to look and make this particular part look pretty, we can come here and look at how Bootstrap would have done it for us. So you can see, for example, everything here needs to be in some kind of input group. Okay, so you can come here, put in that. So that's the input group. It changes me that it makes to our site. Okay, then I can put it in all the remaining ones. So you can put this in as a form control. That. Now, of course, this can't be isolated to just one. You need to put for all of them. So now we would come here, just like there we have this here. Then we'd put it here as well. Again, this part here as well. Right, so that form looks much more better now. Then you can also put in something else. So now we can decide. So for example, this page looks great, not so much for this other page. So you can just follow the exact same process that you have followed here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now the register part. So just like the way I've done for this one, would come and get in this part. Then we'll come and put it here. Then we'll get this part as well. Then we will come and put it here. And once we have that, just to make sure that now, okay, at least we have some of that going on. Then we'd come in and put in this same other stuff that we had here about the input group. So of course, you can do this design as you wish. It will be even possible for you, for example, to use in your own design at this moment in time. Okay, so in all of this, to make sure all of them have this particular feature. Okay, then once again, you have to make sure that you're passing in this so that Bootstrap knows what you're trying to do with it. Okay, so relatively easy to do. Just need to paste it in. You just need to paste it in. Everywhere we have an input field, we need to specify that it's a kind of class control. So it's a kind of form control, so that Bootstrap can do all the formatting for us without any more work on our part. Right, so there we go. So once we do that, we have a nice registration form. So let's get there. Let's have all our forms looking much better.